Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we finally hash out the rules of resetting combats. Last run, I got pretty annoyed at myself for making a rookie mistake with Windleton, that ultimately kind of got me killed on Patient Seraph. I reset the combat and chugged through it. And the truth is that I felt pretty strongly about kind of that issue. And normally when I'm playing through my win streak, I'll click into it real quick. This win streak is still active. This 75. I've just not been playing unmodded, right? Even if I'm playing on the same balance, I have that constructed mod turned on, which disables the win streak here. And that is ultimately because there's kind of a conflict of interest here, right? You've got me wanting to win, and most of those runs can go very long, like even longer than these dang videos, right? Where I'm spending an hour and a half plus. I need to beat that down. But in those runs where I'm doing this win streak, I'm playing 2+ hours. And sometimes they go up to 3 hours if I'm a real thinker. And the mistake I made in that last episode, I don't think I would have made normally. I took some time, I thought about it a little bit, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to make that mistake if I give myself the time to think it through. And that's one of the downsides of content creation, right? Like, I have a newfound respect for kind of how all these people are handling it. You've got other folks who are recording these things in 40 minutes or whatever, and it's when you're going at that speed, you're going to make mistakes, and you have to accept either a loss early, which is disappointing, or you accept a reset here or there in order to kind of use your brain where it actually matters and give it the time of day. So I think what we're going to go with here, and I finally kind of settled on this, is we're just going to be cool with those resets if they happen. If it's a case where I have made like a deck building error or I have made a very grievous mistake, then I think I'm just going to let myself lose and that's going to be fine. I'm not going to reset a combat repeatedly and hope for a different outcome or something. But if it's something where I have a very clear victory and I'm just ignoring or overlooking some very obvious thing that I really should be noticing simply because I'm trying to move quickly through the later combats, well, those are cases where I might reset. It's not about learning anything for me. It's more about, well, it's going to be unsatisfying to let the run end like that if it's just like, oh, I just did something stupid and now we can't see the divinity because I threw for content. So yeah, we're just going to kind of accept those resets when they happen, and I'm going to count that as a W. I think that's fine. I don't think anyone's going to be upset. Leave me a comment if you have some strong opinions about this. I don't have a ton of people watching right now, so your opinion matters a little more given that, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's where we're at. And because of that, if I'm counting that as a W, then we are on a 5-0 right now. We did get that win with Wildington. I'm like correcting his name in my head now that I'm actually speaking it instead of just saying it out loud. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's kind of where we're at today. So let's go ahead and hit up the logbook because we're going to be playing my least favorite champion in the game right now. Oh boy. So we just cruised through our friend Windleton here, and now we're on to Stygian. I should be happy, right? Stygian's awesome. Except Tethys is the worst champion in the game, bar none, right now. She is excruciatingly bad in pretty much every way. I have, that ranking I've been giving everything, the S tier if it's basically impossible to lose, and the D tier if you want to throw it away and just get rid of it and pretend it doesn't exist. Well, that's Tethys. Tethys in a nutshell is you just don't want her. You see this, you feel bad. So the real problem, and you're going to notice this on all of our paths, is look at that HP. 6. This unit has 6 HP. This unit has 9. This one has 12. This is like just die on almost any combat. So think about this, right? So this chill wind is supposed to be like I'm kind of going out of order a little bit because I want to hit on the overarching issues here. Chill wind is supposed to be like a relentless killer, right? Well, it's too bad that she just kills herself on spikes or dies to literally any sweep in the game, including the Divinity. Any of the elite combats are just nightmares for her. She's really, really bad into pretty much anything in the DLC, quite frankly. And these numbers, this 6 HP is not even close to enough. Her ability is okay, right? Like the problem is, think about this from a holistic approach. She's kind of like a boss killer. And she gets there. I mean, 40 frostbite's a big number, right? Like it scales good, 10, 20, 40. You'd think that would be strong, but there's a lot of problems. One, frostbite's in these small numbers, and I say 40 is small, is not great into the divinity who rips away frostbite and reap. These half measure strikes of frostbite 40, if you land one on the boss, it doesn't stack up, right? You don't get a relentless master, right? And if you don't kill on her floor, then it goes away and then it goes up to the pyre and it beats you up because it doesn't have any more frostbite. So the other problem is this used to be strong enough to kill a heavy, right? You basically be like, okay, well, if I use a spell, I kill a heavy, great. And then there's one more heavy, and Tethys smacks it, and with that 40 frostbite, that's 100 damage on the floor, and then it goes up to the pyre and it just dies in one round anyway because the frostbite ticks down. Cool. That's great. Now there are more than two enemies, so not awesome. And even worse, these elites have so much HP that they just ignore this. They're just like, whatever, it doesn't matter. They get like 3 hits in, and she achieved basically nothing. She didn't kill anything. So she's really bad. And it makes me sad because Chillwind should be really good, but it's not. It's absolutely unpickably bad. If you ever are in a position where you feel like you have to take it, you've basically already lost the run. At that point, don't even fight the Divinity. It's not going to win. Unless, of course, you get carried by the fact that she's in Stygian. Hooray, Stygian's a good clan. This is a fortunate thing in Tethys' favor in that she is in the one of the best clans, quite frankly. There's so many good lines to win. Incanting is strong. It's obvious how to play it. You have huge spells to compensate for the terrible champion paths on in this one. I actually really like the other champion, which we'll talk about in the next video. But but yeah, Chillwind is a nightmare. I pretty much will never pick this, and I recommend you avoid it at all costs, unless, I don't know, you high roll into something absolutely ridiculous and you just want to have fun with her. We're going to skip the good path because I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to hit on the other bad path. Handheld Totem. Spell weakness, right? There's a lot of problems with this, okay? So here's the first problem. Sweep is neat, right? Except for the fact that her dang numbers aren't even good enough to kill all the backlines. This is your champion with sweep. It doesn't even do 30 damage. It doesn't even kill the elite purifiers or absolvers or whatever, which is just sad. The fact that this doesn't even do enough damage with sweep is just so pathetic. 12 HP also a struggle, right? Because think about this. The harvester wave, which is wave 3 on the divinity, has 15 spikes, okay? Because the backline applies 3 to the whole floor. Cool. That instantly kills Tethys. And it's bad because it's a harvester wave. So they're going to benefit from Tethys' presence. So you have to invest. You're going to notice this theme. You're going to have to invest a lot of resources into figuring out how to keep Tethys alive if you want Tethys to be alive. Or you could just send Tethys to her grave on turn 1 and play a better strategy in Stygian and just win the game that way, which is usually what happens, right? If you roll the Chillwind handheld Totem start and are forced to pick one. Obviously, Totem is better than Chillwind. It'll play well into the early combats. It's fine. You get, like, I don't know, ancient synergy and just blast things. Other problem is how this behavior works with the strike spell weakness, right? Think about this. So in Relentless, with the Divinity specifically, mind you, she will attack. Maybe you get a ton of turns. That's cool. You get, I don't know, 20 turns or something. That sounds great, right? That's, 60 spell weakness. Awesome. Except, unlike most bosses, the Divinity does not go up one floor. The Divinity simply ascends directly to your pyre. You have no opportunity to play a spell on the higher floor and capitalize on that spell weakness. So that doesn't work. It's very, very bad. Now, spell weakness is pretty good on the Divinity in general because you can load it up on the earlier turns, but the problem is that all of Stygian spells are front targeting. There are no very strong targeted damage spells that are doing big nukes. And that can be a problem because you're never going to be able to capitalize on that spell weakness unless you have some absolutely bonkers lower floor that's clearing waves, in which case, why didn't you just use that lower floor to win the game, right? Why are you even bothering with Tethys at that stage? So it's a struggle. It is definitely a struggle. And she's not good. She misses the attack number. She kills herself on spikes. She dies to sweep very rapidly. So like the Divinity top floor will just annihilate her at, what is it? So at 105, At 100, it's doing 10 up top and 7 in the mid. At 105, it's, I believe, +1 on the mid floor, so 8 by 2, which is fine, and then still 10 on top. So I think it's like 120 shards where she just dies on turn 1. You'll notice this. One of the strengths of Tethys actually is just putting her on the top floor to soak that first turn Ember Drain and immediately dying. Great news. That's you love it when your champion is that good that you just wanted to take Ember Drain and die. And that's kind of where you're at with these two paths, the Chillwind and Handhold Totem paths. Now, let's talk about the path that is salvageable, Conduit. So obviously you're still stuck with terrible stat line, 49. This thing, 40 attack, 9 defense, 9 HP. This thing just dies if it attacks or gets swept or whatever. It's a struggle. But Conduit is at least usable because it augments your cards such that you're able to play really high power spells and take advantage of things like Spell Chain, right? So I can take a 3 energy card like Ancient Synergy and I can give it a +30 and a Spell Chain. And I'm able to play both copies of that card with insane value for 1 Ember. And that is crazy good. That just blasts the floor. And you dupe that 3 times. At every single dupe you see, you just have a crazy amount of strong cards. This could also be, +30 holdover on what is it called? Crypt Builder, another popular one that I like using. That thing just blasts. It's doing 2 10s, which is just great. Kills 3 heavies. Cool. And the best part is you can have an incant unit on the floor that's scaling up for Relentless while absolutely demolishing things with spells. This is the path that you pick. If you see it, you click it, and you will have a better chance. If you don't see it, you click Handheld Totem and you find some way to win, and you make it strong and you pray. This is the run. This is the streak killer. If you are doing a random streak, you will struggle when you hit Tethys, especially if you low roll the champion picks on floor 1. It will just set you so far behind. I will give Tethys a little bit of credit in the early game. Chillwind it's going to get you through Daedalus as long as you have literally anything in the front line that can not die in like 3 or 4 rounds. You're not going to lose to Ring 3. That can be decent, right? Because if you don't die in Ring 3, maybe you see Conduit on floor 4 and you do okay. But yeah, like I was saying, she is the streak killer, the run killer. If you see her on random, you feel bad, and on the rotating streak, you will hate to run into her. So it is a struggle. She is an resounding D tier. There are so many things that need to be fixed about this unit in order to make me like her. More HP, more attack on the sweep path, some better approach to applying spell weakness than strike, because doing it like this is really bad into the divinity. Either that or give the divinity a turn where you can cast spells on it, right? In the Pyre Room or something. Chillwind needs something. Just this attack is terrible. You could like double her attack damage to like 120 and I still would think she's bad. This needs to do something. If it's going to kill exactly 1 unit, it needs to be awesome. I would recommend a big kind of overhaul in the theme here and just kind of lean into the frostbite harder with like, I don't know, an area modifier or something. There's a lot here that's needed. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And now we're going to play a run, and you get to see me struggle and hopefully win. Hopefully win. And with that, let's get back over there. I do want to remind folks about the constructed nature of the series. So I mentioned it briefly in the intro, but I am playing a mod that is Stoker's Deck Editor that lets me edit runs to showcase behaviors and run scenarios. I'm probably not going to use it in these first early series runs because I'm trying to show you how to use champions and I want to kind of just respond to the challenges that are offered. But there may be cases where it comes up. Certainly, eventually, I will be using it a lot more when I'm showcasing how to use certain strategies. I have a number of things I'm thinking about doing for this series once we get through the champions, because I think that those are the most important ones. They're the run-defining features, right? You get a champion all the time, you have to deal with it. So that's kind of how this is going to work. I'll also mention up front that if a big part of this is I want to respond to challenges that the audience has, right? So if you have encountered a seed that's C25 and you just want some help getting through it, you think it's unwinnable, or you think it's crazy and requires some bizarre line to win, let me know. You can reply in a comment and I will play that seed for an episode and we will talk through how I would approach that seed. and hopefully I will win it for you. Just kind of show you, hey, this is all doable. I think every seed without a mutator is winnable. So cool. All right, with that, let's kind of jump to the clan select screen and get this show on the road. Like I said, we're going to accept the Windleton run as a 5-0 win, so we'll be up there on the 5-win streak, feeling good about it. We head over to Stygian and talk to Tethys. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get in on it. Tethys, random, yeah, no mutators. Cool, let's do it. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm recording this way earlier than I recorded the last one. I had made the mistake of recording that one at like 2:30 and it ran for forever. So we were recording at 4, not feeling good about it. This is now 1:45, so I'm feeling pretty decent there. And here's our run. Awesome. You know, you love Plank, right? So we have Stygian Guard primary and Umbra secondary. We're fighting Damage Shield Daedalus. We're fighting Curse Fell and Patient Seraph. We have Helical Crystallis. We have Making of a Morsel, and we have Glacial Seal. Oh boy, Glacial Seal. This unit is terrible. Am I going to play it? I think I'll have to. It's bad. Don't do that. So, you know, it's nice having Umbra into Patient. There's usually a lot of good answers from there. Prismal Dust, things like that. Damage Shield Morsels. Morsels in general. Making of a Morsel is a strong starter. I like seeing it. It'll buff almost anything up to a good amount. And, you know, I love having a good slapper. This should be really strong in a Ring 1. Alright, now we're going to look at the Horde first because this is another champion where I do that. This is interesting because Split Anvil makes a lot of things free, but it interacts oddly with Conduit if we see it. I still think I take it because Wing Clippings is terrible, and maybe this lets me do some stuff on other floors, but yeah, this interacts oddly because it reduces it to 0, and then, well, Conduit reduces it to 0, and then you don't really benefit as much as you'd like from the Split Anvil. But we'll take it. It's something. Alright, show me Conduit, please. Excellent. So we're not cursed yet. We get to see the Conduit. We have a good double Helical Crystallis starter. Even Plink benefits from it. Sure. I'm going to click Conduit here. I'm going to look briefly ahead. Stygian banner. Good. With this Merchant of Steel, maybe I see a unit draft. Hopefully this shows me... I'm basically looking for anything that says Incant. I've got the right Seraph that I could take either of the Siren. I would take Beefy Shark, so Armor Shark. Always a fan. He's going to be good here. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's better than nothing. And we have to kind of play it cool a little bit. Since I have the boons in both Ring 1 and 2, I'm going to skip it here because I don't foresee myself needing to do the big double reroll, double purchase from the Merchant of Steel. It's pretty unlikely. And so we'll send it. Now, with no shards, there's no way this loses, right? There's like no draw. There is a draw. I can just throw trains through that and take pyre damage. This is fine. Like, I have Plink's Frozen Lances. It's fine. Cool. So we're going to be playing this top. With any luck, I will have a morsel. Yeah, fine. This is actually not great. It's kind of weird, right? That's strange. I'm going to probably... So think about this. If I play Glacial Seal and Making of a Morsel, that's going to clear the floor and provide 3 hits. Or I can Tethys, and Tethys gets the Frozen Lands. Okay, so I think this is fine. So the order of operations matters. I want the Making. I want this taking the Ember Drain. I guess it doesn't matter because we have the Seal as well. Yep. Put Tethys in the back. This looks bad, but I play this for free. And now they both die in front. We're fine. That was actually a pretty bad draw. Almost lost it there. But that's fine. We will play into top floor. Now I could have plinked mid and gambled on this, but I think that's suicide. Order matters. Yep, order matters. I want the Train Steward in front for sure. Give it this. I will just play... I have 2 Ember. Yeah, it doesn't matter the order. You just do this, and I go down here and I hit for 2. I lose a Collector, sadly. But I took the trial, so it works out. I just... What do I want? doesn't really matter again, right? Like I just go play this down here and it's fine. Sure, why not? Play this up here, it's fine. I want to play this making. I guess that approach made the making of a morsel free, but sure. I think if I play both of these, I might get a hit. Yeah, I do. Cool. We'll just send it on the bottom. Fine. Because it is chains, so I want to make sure I respect him. Alright. Feels a little bad. I'm always going to play a plink up here. Am I? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright, I'll play this other plink. Maybe I hit both fronts. Hey, we like it. We like it. Okay, I want the best one. So damage shield is excellent. Just take HP up here. I will take the important ones in mid. Maybe he gets a few rounds. I'll do this down here. And I'll just tank it out here. It doesn't really matter. Why am I thinking so hard? He doesn't even have shards, right? He has no lifesteal. That's crazy. I now play this for sure. Get some free hits in. Split anvil, doing work. Doing work. Alright, we get there. Cool, nice and clean. It's fine. Alright, we get the trial. I like having money. Money is good. Missed the collector. I take Ice Tornado. This is one thing you'll learn with Conduit Tethys. You just take the good common cards that say damage on them, that are expensive and that are spells. You just click that. Honorable mention to Mollusk Mage. It's always pretty good on these kinds of runs, especially with Plink. You can do some weird stuff. If I were being a little more experimental, I might try this. But honestly, I'm just going to take Ice Tornado. It's frozen, it plays well in a Split Anvil, and yeah, that's a good card. Alright, now here, I don't know if I want one of these. The ping is nice, so Mind Collapse is good for a few reasons, right? I can play it at variable Ember for Split Anvil, and it kills a unit, which I like. I like it when it kills a unit. I want something that does that, so I'll take it. These other ones I already have making. Immortal Trade's really good. It's hard to find a time when I don't want this card, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll find some incant armor too, and that'll be my survivability plan. Take Mind Collapse here. Okay, give me a Siren, please. Or something that says incant. Quick, 2510. Something that says, okay, great, Siren of the Sea. All right, we feel good about this. I'm always going to take this. I would actually have taken both of these, but it's fine. Siren of the Sea. I re-roll this, because quick is not going to be the pick. Yeah. Show me multi-strike. Cool, I don't even have to work for it. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Cool. Now, the next question is, do I take that money? I don't need it. See, this Merchant of Magic is actually a bait here, right? The nice thing about the DLC with Tethys on Conduit is that I'm just going to be putting 15 spell shop, like temple upgrades into this thing, right? I'm just going to give me a plus 30 on this. Give me, I don't know, give me 2 plus 30s. Plus 30 holdover, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. This right path is kind of weak. I mean, there's always the high roll, but I don't care. Frankly, I don't care. It's like, I'm never taking a plus 10. I'm never taking a -1 on these because they're worthless. It's worthless on me. I have double compensations. Yeah, I don't need this money. We'll just play it super chill. I do need to make sure I don't get myself got, though. I have 1, 2, 3 temples. 4 temples. Jeez. Okay, we have a lot of temples, and then this 15. We should be fine on shards. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, let's cruise. Multi-strike hit. Feels good. I will take this unit draft, probably. I did hit already. I have some pings, so I feel a little less bad about this. Take Mind Collapse. These things in the back, they have 2 HP, so they're kind of annoying. I have a Siren with multi-strike. I see it on turn 1. We're okay. Let's move. Let's move. There's a world where... I mean, I should play this, right? It makes everything else free except for Glacial Seal. Yeah. This is kind of the interesting one, because now I can get this, which saves me the Ember Drain, even if I deny myself the incants. And that's fine, I don't need Glacial Seal. Good turn. And we get that. We like that a lot. I'm going to incant up here for the Miner. There's a world this hits, so we try. Nice try, Plink. Nice try. There was an effort was made. Okay, I just slap this. You know, as much as this turn is so strong, though, I can't skip this. All right, yeah, we click that for sure. I'm giving up incants, but I'm fine with it because we're very strong. Okay, now I just blast these top floor because these are trash down here. I'll have that mine collapse, so we'll be okay. Yeah, we just incant. Thanks, Conduit. Very cool. I'll take my 5 Ember, please. I don't know, show me mine collapse? No? Honestly, just incant, do this. Clear these out, move on. We get there. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it looks bad, right? Because these back guys do a lot. But we get there once we play one of them out. So, it's always the risk of these plus damage trials, right? These backline guys go from doing 1 to doing 5, but you don't care. Now, I don't actually mind taking more of these, right? There's so many good cards. I could just dupe them, but having 2 of them is nice. I can reduce 1 to 2 damage. Or no, why would I even do that? Split Anvil's fun, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. I really just want to upgrade 1 and dupe it a bunch of times. Where are my Hellvents? I got 1 here. Just fine. It's not a great path. I want to see the Stygian banner, maybe. Merchant of Steel's, this is a really strong path, right? Steel Shop, Stygian banner, that could be Hot Shark, which is great if I see him. I need a backline answer. Unstable Vortex is always good removals. I take the next dupe as well, Hellvent. Down here with another removal set that's strong. And then I have a Hellvent removal and Merchant of Steel here. Alright, so we have really good Hellvent placement. This also means that I see it after Daedalus, yeah. Which means I need to take worthwhile upgrades at this temple for this to matter. Otherwise, I don't have a good dupe. Right, and I need a good dupe. I honestly probably dupe her. There's a serious consideration for Mollusk Mage as the infusion into our friend the Siren, right? Because that 10 magic power really pumps everything else we're doing. Serious consideration for it, but really it's just going to be 2 Sirens and I could self-infuse them or something. And I see a unit draft after this. I did take the trial, so I'm just going to take this other Ice Tornado. And you might ask why, because it's not upgraded. I can dupe the other one. The answer is backline, right? I can give one, like, I don't know, a lot of different things, and this will help a lot in the mid game to prevent me from getting screwed if I miss out on Hot Shark. Now, I could just see Hot Shark after this, and I still don't feel bad because it's permafrosted and it works, so... Let's see, ping damage, I don't care, I don't really need morsels. Space Prism is just a free incant, which is nice. I like that. It lets me play chump blockers, morsels onto the floor. I'm imagining myself taking space, setting up mid, playing Tethys and 2 Sirens on the floor. So this is fine. It gives me space on that floor. Yeah. What do we get? Another Siren of the Sea. When you show me this, I'm thinking about infusions, right? Obviously the Siren is a fine infusion. I would like to take it, actually, right? Because I don't need energy. Draw is good, but I don't need it right away. I could take space after Daedalus. Hellvent the Siren? Because she has multi-strike? Interesting. That's interesting. I don't think I ever skip this. Shadow Eater is kind of backline, but I have Plinks and Making for my morsel plan. I don't really want to lean into them. What is... Cold Kalia? I don't know. She's a unit. Basically, you play this unit when sweep wins you the game, and I don't think it's here. There's no lineup where she does a good job, so we'll take Siren here. 2 Sirens, good. Cool. The right is nothing. I haven't taken any damage. There's high rolls on this horde, but I don't really care. This Umbra banner could be what? What could you show me? Morsel Maid is fine. There's nothing else. This shop is pointless. I don't want -1s. I don't want +10s. I'd rather just upgrade my big units with temples. I'm actually just gonna go right because this is trash. Like the best thing is Morsel Maker for an infusion or something, and I don't do that. I already have 2 Sirens. Yeah, we go right. I don't know. Show me something. Oh, I saw the circle and I got hype. I'm gonna take Rules of Containment. This relic, not great in the DLC, but I always like having a little bit of ping damage for a lot of different reasons. This enables some fun stuff, like if I see the Malika Mutator event, I can take the damage shield, and then I get piercing on my spells, which is wildly strong. Yeah, we'll take this. This is good now, good middle, good late. Plus 30 and plus 10 piercing. So I'm just gonna go crazy here, right? Maybe they show me an X5 and I have a double upgraded. Now the question is, do I do this into Ice Tornado and take it up to 60 by 3? Or do I do this into Helical Crystallis? I think it's Ice Tornado, right? I can just... Yeah, because now that I saw really good stuff here, this is awesome. Now that I saw really good stuff here, I just dupe the spell every time I see it. So I think I'm plus 30ing this Ice Tornado. Yep. And I'm going to take this plus 10 into that same dang Ice Tornado. So now it's a piercing 60 damage times 3 thing. This is going to be the power of Conduit here, right? I just dupe this every time I see it. I could go to 50 if I feel confident here. Show me an X5, cowards. Not today, apparently. You know, one day they'll do it and they'll give me the X5 on this, and then I'll just cruise off of Ice Tornado being absolutely broken. I could... Petty Theft is fine, I guess. I guess it's fine at this stage of the game. I'm probably going to leak stuff. I'm not spending my money here. I'm just going to take Heaven's Gold, I think. I'm going to leak things, that's okay. Maybe I see Vapor Funnel eventually? Yeah. I don't think these other ones do a lot for me. I'm not going to be taking energy because Conduit, this, I can't upgrade it. I also don't really care that much, right? Like, I don't need this ping. And I can't play it on a floor without an enemy, which is a real problem. So, okay, we take the Heaven's Gold. Fine. I don't mind. It doesn't feel great, but I don't mind. And we're really strong here. I could... Think about this. If I go to 50 here and do Siren into Siren right now, I don't need to do that. It's actually better to not do that because I can play both Sirens on top, right? And I just have double and can't scaling. Put the multi-strike one in back. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do that for a while, cruise a bit. Yeah, I'll take my 25 shards and be happy with it here. I'm going to be duping a... What is this? This is a 20 shard dupe, I believe. No, it's a 10 plus a 5, so it's a 15 shard dupe. It's like duping a unit, basically. Which is fine. I'll just do that 3 times. Yeah. And do that 3 times. That's 45. And then I'll eventually take the infusion for 25. That's 45, 25, 70. So I'm up to 95 from that. And eventually I'll just take another something somewhere. Yeah. My shards are spoken for. This is a good Conduit run, right? We hit a strong card. We have some supplementary stuff, and we just slap. Oh my god, I have a Glacial Seal. I can infuse that. It's freaking terrible. Let's go. Talking about this too much. Let's just smash. Cool. Daedalus, come at me, bro. It's fine. Interesting. I can't save this. I could, by not playing this Siren. What's better, the Siren or the Morsels? That's interesting, right? This being appears not great. I don't need the second Siren, I don't think, right? Well, she does live. She does live. If I do this and then I incant her. So I'm only doing 10 here. Yeah, alright, fine. Fine, fine, fine. And then I do this, and I do this. Sad I can't play that. I could have kept it in, but there's no reason to, really. Gross. Like, I would feel bad here, but I don't. Get it out of here. Play this. It's swept out. Sad, but it's fine. Incant me, Captain. Okay, that thing being in front's kind of spooky. Alright, well. You just play everything. Pretty much. Yeah. This kills this top thing for sure. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that sweep. We do. Yeah, so you see, it does kind of work, right? We play it, and now I can play these on other floors. It takes the base cost into account. I still just want to incant here. Do some damage. It's fine. Please stop placing them top floor. Thank you. I'm going to incant the hell out of this man, because everything trades up here. All of them trade up, right? I get +2/+2. and it just pays off. So cool. Good bottom. Ugh, the third one is rough. So thanks, Frozen Tornado. Shame there, really? Yeah, let me just slam, I guess. Fine. Sadly, we just take another 10 because thanks, Daedalus. Oh, what am I doing? No, I don't. Jesus. It's not even that late. Why would I be like, sad I can't do that. Plank saved us. We just do 127 to him. Alright, we're fine. We get there. I just play this on this floor. And you just kind of slap everything and it's fine. Obviously, it would be nice to feed the miner into... We hold this. It's nice to feed the miner into this one, this multi-strike, but I'd rather protect its HP more, so... Can't play this. Fine. And then, like, this works out, right? If I can maybe kill this frontline man. Yeah, watch this. It's good. I do this, and then I do this. You kind of get a sense for the strength of this, right? Like, look at this. I take 20 damage. Fine. Get out of here, Daedalus. We hit really well here, so I'm not worried about it. There was not much thought there. It's just kind of slam shit. Furnace tap is fine if I can somehow get... I could freeze this? I could freeze this. I mean, I don't... It's good, right? It's good. Gifts for a Guard is bad because it burns my spells that I want to keep playing. I'm looking for just tons of draw here, and this also sadly doesn't benefit from Conduit itself. Harness a Titan is actually good because literally everything I have is a magic power spell, right? You got one, like 5, everything here. Like baking is not. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's crazy. This is actually really good. It's one of those things where, like, if you draw it without enough cards in your hand, it feels pretty bad, but I'm just going to dupe Ice Tornado, stash it, and then buff it. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine here. Okay, cool. This unit draft is terrible. None of these cards are good. Show me Hot Shark. Do I fish for it? I might. I might fish for it. No, I should take this dupe. This dupe is so high value. And like with this thing, where is it? This thing? That is your backline plan, right? You just dupe this, play it, kill everything. The Divinity's hard because, you know, we're going to have the RNG of watch me just hit the Divinity 3 times with my big spell and feel bad. But we'll get there when we get there. I'm skipping this. For now, don't need space. Right. For now, I just play top floor and we're fine. I don't need Ember because I'm getting Conduit 2. I can play them bottom into Curse Fel and be fine. I have Space Prism. I'm going to take Draw right now because I could see a space solution, right? It could be like an intrinsic on the Space Prism, which would be good. I would take that. That would put me at 105 with my planned route. It's never Ember. Yeah, it's always Draw here. Okay, that's fine. We're cruising. This is an insanely valuable path. I could hit Hot Shark, I could remove cards, I could find unit upgrades. But you know what's more valuable than any of that? Getting another one of these Ice Tornadoes. So, we're gonna do that. Getting another Ice Tornado is just so strong. 15. Now, the real question is, what do I do with this relic? Do I take it? Always Conduit 2. There's a lot of good hits, right? I could see Totem Fragment. I could see even Tethys Scales would be insane. I could see a lot of stuff. It's supposed to be a 55. That means I have to be really confident in a Party Boys, which I am. I mean, I am. Look at me, look at these. Let's play 2 of them. I kill the man almost, which is good. Let's think. I have 2 more dupes ahead of me. 1 here. 1 here. So 2 more dupes, and with 2 more dupes, that's another 30, so that's 70. I take the infusion eventually. Do I even infuse? Actually, I might not, right? If I don't infuse, because I'm taking... I'd have to keep both Sirens. I can't dupe a Siren and these Ice Tornadoes. So I think I actually do take this. I could see a lot. Yeah, I could see a lot here. This is not good. Huh, Mark of a Champion. I'm saved. Faulty Loader is fine. I never saw Hot Shark, so I'm fine taking Faulty Loader here. This just gives me another turn to set up, which is cool. That's cool. Yeah, fine. I'm fine here. All right, we didn't see the bad thing. I could take this multi-strike. There's not a lot I'm scared of right now. I could play bottom if I have a really good hand, but I'm probably just going to play top and accept the curses because what else am I spending my Ember on? I spend 1 on an Ice Tornado. Yeah, this is spooky. There are draws that are bad, but like starting turn is really easy here. It's just like a tank and a Curse Man. Oh no, and he's dazed, right? I just don't care. Yeah, I just don't care. Yeah, alright, so I can't cheat out the thing. I can't kill any of them. Obviously there's nothing in there. Alright, we do Tethys, we do Siren, and I could do this down here, or just incant. It's not a really great incant without a big one. Yeah, I'm just gonna plug damage in. There's really no reason to do anything else. He actually dies over 2 turns if I have literally any ping. Fine. Okay, that's good. We play her first. Yep, I will put her in front because of the value of the miners. I'm gonna slam that with this Ice Tornado for sure. Yeah, we do this, we do this. I could have, there's a theoretical better line where I play the Plinks first in order to get the morsel so I don't take this Ember Drain, but I don't really care. You know? I just don't care. I will take the morsel, of course. Sure, yeah, I'll play this, it's fine. It's gonna go away. Get the incant. Fine. Okay. I play the bad Ice Tornado. Watch this, see. 3s, 1s, stuff like that. I play this bad Ice Tornado up here for sure. I could play Plink first. Of course. Of course, it's fine. And they still work. Still, just incant me, Captain. It's fine. This looks scary. I'm probably going to have a dead wave, it looks like. But, yeah, like, oh no, everyone dies. But we just... order? I want to buff them both. What am I spending it on? I just basically... this kills the whole wave. So I do 1, 2, 3. And this Ice Tornado also makes more free? Yeah, okay, we do 1, 2, 3, minor, and this. That's good because I might redraw it. I'll definitely want to play it again next turn. Is it this one that I play for? It's probably this big man. Yeah, it's probably the big man. I accept the 14 here. Yeah, we do this. I play this here. Maybe this hits the back twice? It doesn't. I tank the 6. You know, honestly, the attack is better, right? It's essentially the same. Fine. Fine. Maybe I see a... yeah, we... can I? Alright, Plink. Your moment to shine? Yo. Plink coming in clutch with the lifesteal morsel? Hell yes. I definitely want to kill him. Yeah, I definitely want to kill him. He does a lot. Yeah, and I could get him without this, but I think it's correct to do that. I play this out. I lose the minor, which is okay. These are all free. I can incant. We incant here. This is a better choice. I don't want to feed this curse. Yeah, we skip it. I could have just not played it. I wasn't going to redraw it. Yeah, I could have just not played it. We hold on to the Ice Tornado. I want to Plink back. Okay. Not great. I really want to avoid the 60s slapping it. Alright, so here's the plan. I win as is. So the plan is I just say to hell with it. And we do this, and we're fine. Cool. That's easy then. That's easy then. I was about to do some big brain nonsense. Alright, so Lightstone Casing is wildly strong. Titan's Tooth is good. This is nice because it's AoE, and it's a damage spell technically, right? It does 5 damage, which makes it count, but Urchin Spines is just nuts. right? I play this, and then I play this Ice Tornado. This thing just does a billion. Yeah, we take Earth and Spines. It's also a free incant, which is nice. Sure. Serious consideration for Void Binding. As an emergency, I don't have an energy source if I do that, but everything becomes free. Everything does become free with Conduit, so I almost don't care. This is how I answer Patient, though. I think I need to take that, because all of my spells become free. I'll put a -1 into Harness the Titan so I can actually play it, because I want to. Yeah. Yeah, I will... Void Binding. Alright. I have a lot of cards. I need to stop taking them, but that was an important answer. I have some options. I'll take the -1s here. Removals are really important to me. I would like to see the Steel Shot, but I'm going to this one because this side is whatever. I mean, you know, there's a high roll, but it's fine. I go right. I'll take this one Magic Shot for now. I don't need the... Pyre HP does literally nothing. I don't need money. There's good upgrades to hit, but I did have one multi-strike, so I feel okay. Take a -1 onto Harness the Titan. I have so many good options. What do I put into that thing? Oh my god. Is this the most broken spell you've ever seen? Maybe. Wow. Alright, just remove Train Stewards while I think about that choice, because that is unbelievably strong. This -1 always gets played in the Harness of Titan here, because and then the other one goes into Void Binding. Yeah. Yeah. Take this down to 0. Consume? I mean... Yeah, sure. Plink is a fine choice for that. Do more damage with it. I don't mind having the card then. Sure, I can afford that. Permafrost is pointless. I could Permafrost the Void Binding to have the answer at all times. I'm never duping this thing, right? And I'm pretty much just playing it for its Patient. I'm basically going to skip over it most of the time otherwise. I don't think I invest that into it. I'm going to go to a Magic Shop, a Steel Shop up here. I want to have the money. I'll re-roll though, because Holdover exists. Okay. So I was going to tell you that the Spell Chain is the way to go, but just holding this thing over is unbelievable. And then I dupe this one. Oh my god. Do I Spell Chain the other one? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That hit is out of control. Yeah, we hold this over. I want to play this card every turn. Please. Thank you. Yeah. This is how you approach Conduit. This is how you win pretty much every Conduit run. Every single one. Show me, I don't know what you could even show me. Monster Rail Spike? Yeah. Yeah, Train Steward? No, I don't want to play you. I'm actually going to just remove Glacial Seal because it's harder to play with this. That's funny. Yeah, do that. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. I will buy the -1 into something. Into Void Binding. I already said I would do this. This is so that if I redraw or whatever, it's fine. I guess they'll play it even if I still have Ember Drain. Yeah. You know, the interesting thing is with this thing having Holdover, I can just play it every turn and make my whole hand free because of Conduit, which is silly. Yeah, that's silly. Yeah, that's actually really silly. Do I need this? Maybe not. I'll still take it. I think this is a fine use of 25 gold. Is it though? Is it though? I could Spell Chain this. Let me think about shards, because if I'm gonna go shards here, duping that Holdover one, that's still only worth 15, so that's 70 here. And then here I go to 85. Yeah, I go to 85. I might not do the infusion. If I don't do the infusion, then 85 means I want to Spell Chain. This is great, right? I mean, it does mean I'm paying 1 Ember, but it's for 360 damage to the floor, which is for 1 Ember cost. Just the stupidest thing in the world. I won't dupe this one because I want to play 2 of them every turn. as my backline plan. So it'll be the holdover one I'll be duping. If I just draw that every turn, I'm fine, right? I win. I will do this. This puts me at 70 with 2 dupes remaining, and I dupe the holdover ones to get to 100. I will not take an infusion. I'll just play the 2 sirens, or maybe even only 1 siren and play mid. Yeah, I think this is correct. We're going to do this spell chain here. And you get to see the most absurd thing in the land when I play these cards. Yep, we hold off on this. I want money for this in case it's a bad trial. Let's move. Wowzers. Mark of Invasion. This could go wrong. How does this go wrong? There's the deadweight. Double Train Steward is even fine. Glacial Seal. I don't think this ever goes wrong. These things don't hurt very much. I'll take the free money. Free, quote unquote. Oh, it's right because of rules of containment, the thing I never thought of. Cool. I will give up 1 incant for the Ember Drain. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about that at all. I will do this here. I'll take that. This is basically the same either way. I take 6 or I take 6. Sure, it's an incant. Play it down here. Everything's just dead. I now have so many free turns to set up. Yeah. Now I am going to protect the... Can I get that? No, I can't. I did feed this, didn't I? That's a shame. I probably shouldn't have. I don't care. Yeah, I will play this in front. I know this hurts the Morsel Miner situation, but I want this thing to actually hit the boss. So we'll do this, and I'll just play a ton of stuff. I'll hold on to this for now. It's free on any turn, basically. Yeah. Okay, we will play Harness. I will play this on this floor, because I'm scared of it, and I'll just incant. Yep. These turns kind of play themselves. Oh, here we go. You know, it looks spooky, right? I could actually play Glacial Seal here. It's even good. No? Which means I should do it? Yeah, Glacial Seal to do it. This just kills everything on the floor and we play literally everything. Sure. Sure, dude, sure. I will play this thing down here. I will... Oh no, my man. Just play the holdover one every turn. I do give up this miner. Get him, bud. Whatever. It's fine. Frost. Oh boy, the Harpy is in town. Holdover. Sure, I don't play this Void Binding. I play it down here. Yo, get him. It's not good. It was not ever good. We just incant the hell out of this floor. Wow. Wow. I'm just gonna play these on the Harpy. Yep, just gonna play them on the Harpy. Otherwise, it's pretty much just play every card. Sure. It's pretty straightforward. I know there's not a lot of commentary that's needed here. This looks bad, right? Oh no, we're losing. Except blast, and then we do this, which, you know, that sucks a little bit, but it's fine. We incant. I play the other one. We get through it just fine. This will look better with Conduit 3. Yep, 70 Shard Harpy, not even a problem with the trial. Am I going to take another one? No. Or Frost Effigy is awful. We skip these. I might consider Grovel. I don't need the morsels, but the damage shield is good. Into Patient. I need to think about Patient, right? Morsels are chump blockers. I'm gonna take this because I'm scared of Patient. You could just get blasted. I haven't seen like the Frenzied Swarm or something like that I want. I don't like taking this card. It's not really beneficial with the morsels. I just throw them away. But I think the damage shield is important. I need to identify a solution there. I think we get through the Divinity no problem at this rate. Go right. Like, I'm not scared of the Divinity. Get rid of these last Train Steward. And then I start killing bad cards. Oh, Glacial Seal's really bad. Yeah, Glacial Seal is worse than any spell in my deck because I'm incanting. Like, it was actually worse there because I couldn't play a morsel. I just incanted it with it because it was fun. Alright, goodbye, friend. You're bad, and you need to go away. Show me something good. Incant Armor 2. This is interesting. I think because I'm not infusing and my dupes are going to be on spells, should they be? This is the question, right? I might, with that spell chain, I spend this last merchant, this last Helvent duping my Siren. I infuse. Think about the numbers here. If I infuse, I go to 95. I dupe, I go to 110. But that means if I dupe this here, I go to 125. 125 is confident. That means I feel really good about the run. This is an interesting... I have to think about this for a second. Let me look at this temple real quick. Alright, I'm Intrinsic Space Prism. That's a mid-floor. Mid-floor is really important because Divinity will just kill Tethys. And I lose. Yeah, so this is actually really important. Why am I even thinking that hard about this? I really don't think... I think I do this, and I accept the no infusion here. And I make one tanky in the front, and I make one strong in the back, and I take this intrinsic on the Space Prism, which is just grand news. That basically means I don't need space, as this is a boss relic now. I trade 10 shards for a boss relic. Yep, cool. Thanks. I go to 80, 95, 110 is acceptable. Alright, so that in that case, I make one beefy as hell. I have enough steel shops that I'm not going to accept this Heartstone. I don't need it. I do this because I could see another multi-strike. Yeah, okay. So then I have the absolute goddess of the sea over here just slapping the incant killer, and then we've got here, which is just incant beefcake, and we're happy with it. Yeah, we're good with that. And then I look in here, and maybe they give me melee weakness. I will take this trade. I'm not losing any pyre health. Yo, this seed had petty theft before... It did. I had petty theft, and I took Heaven's Gold. I could have traded petty theft here for money. Like, I still would rather have Heaven's Gold here. Yo, should I... I'll generate the seed after... Actually, the seed may not be generatable because of the mod. Well, I'll look. I might be able to get you hooked up with the Thief Stop achievement here. Anyway, we're going to take 25 health here. It's a fine trade. I just don't care. It saves money when you think... It saves life when you think about it. If anything leaks. And then, whatever, I have enough steel shops coming up. I just hold off. I take a removal? Yeah, sure. Let's go down to 27. The card to remove now is probably Plink. It's just, I mean, it's free, but it's just the worst card here by a fair amount. The only other card that's kind of annoying is Mind Collapse because you have to target an enemy. But I don't really care. And we'll kill a Plink. Go down to 335. It's fine. And we move on. 80 shards in the Curse Fell. I play bottom. Or I could play mid because of Thanks Intrinsic. Yeah, alright, let's go. Okay, we're almost at an hour here into Fell, so that means I'm on pace for an hour-and-a-half video of me doing the big think. Me doing the big think. Shame. I could do the mid-floor setup, but I think I just slap bottom here. Is the bottom a bait? Do I ramp enough? That's an interesting question. I actually think it's mid. I think it's mid. Is it mid? I think it's mid. I think I do this. I do here. I do here. I play this here. I play this out. I then do... Can't play that down there, sadly. I do this here. Because, of course, I just play this and we get the kill. Cool. That clears that. That's a good roll. Okay. So now it's Siren in the back. I do this. I mean, I found the Ice Tornado, which is the nuts. Yeah, I'm just gonna take curses, sadly. Let me just play cards. Fine. I take curses for this, but most of my cards are free, so I don't really care that much. And okay, I get some back. Alright, thanks, Mind Collapse. I was just talking crap about this dude, and the value is real. I will play it at 2 Ember, right? So we do 1 here. I go down. I pop you. Now, I will play it like this because I don't want to take anything. I'll accept this curse next turn. And I don't even care that I'm not playing this Ice Tornado, right? Because yeah, it's frozen. It's just actually free. This will be a good test of our run here. Yeah, alright, so play out this curse always. I'll hold the big one. Fine. And then just slam this, I guess. I can actually do this big one and hold on to the frozen. Yeah, fine. Fine. Yeah, we just put a big number in the fell there. This is going to be a big curse turn. So I think I need to play Ice Tornado, right? I do this, and then based on that, I can play out this thing. I accept 3 damage here. Is that the first 3 damage of the entire run? Yeah, true. True it is. Okay, we play Big Kahuna here. Yeah, it makes all the others free, because this is actually 4 costs, so my entire hand is now free. I just kill this. I take a damage shield, for sure. I just throw these away, don't care. Take the incant, throw it away too. I take all of these up here, and I play this down here, because I hit those and I feel pretty good about it. That means I don't take this curse, because she's going to give me a curse. So I do here, here. This hand turn plays itself. Oh look, Spell Shield, wow. She has so much Spell Shield on it, I just don't care. I just don't care. Play this. Yeah. I play this here, here, just incant a ton. We kind of get a chance to test how strong we are. Take the extra turn. Really, it's a shame, but you see, I didn't even need to do anything crazy, so I'm just going to play this and be fine with it. Then I do 1, I do 2. See, if I had 3 Ember there, I would have been able to play this. I get this damage shield in, sure. Fine. 600 HP left. We're strong. I think this carries through to a victory here. I took 3 in exchange for that. Ooh. So, this is fun, because this lets you play top floor Divinity. If I draw it, do I need to? No, I don't think I need this at this point. I'd like to play morsels. I'd love to play a morsel on that floor. This is just, I don't know. This is actually really good in a patient, though. Okay, I'm going to take this because I'm playing it in a patient, and this is really strong. This means I don't have to do weird shit with Void Binding, right? So I can just play this card. I would go an extra 10 shards if they show me Intrinsic on this. Yeah, I would. Okay, we'll take Siren Song. It's a good pick here. Now, one of the best things is the ability to go draw on Conduit Tethys. You usually can test out whether your run feels strong based on whether you can do that. And in this case, I can, right? I don't need Ember for anything. I'm actually making my Ice Tornadoes free, which is awesome. The only one that costs something is the Spell Chain. And I have the Intrinsic Space Prism, which solves my space problem. I can play mid if I need to, and I can play top and get morsels, and it's fine. So we take double draw. This means we're strong. We are strong. I go to the right because my dupe is spoken for. I don't know, Incant Seal. Light's Gift is encouraging. Interesting. I think I take this because it cleans up patience combat. Even if I don't end up getting the intrinsic or the good roll on Siren Song for the Divinity. This is pretty blessed. I don't know, intrinsic? No? Fine. It's fine. I don't take anything here. I just remove Plink. Yeah, I remove Plink. I'll keep my tech cards. Like this Void Binding, I may not cast every time I see it, but the one time I play it and it saves the run, I will thank having it. I will remove Plinks, yes. It's fine. Cool. Conduit 3, please. There it is. And I dupe Holdover Fellow, because if 2 of my cards every turn do 180 damage with Piercing, I feel pretty good about that. The Spell Chain 1 is a bait here because I'm just going to play it and then it goes away. It's good for those blast turns where I just need to play, like, I don't know, a crap ton of extra damage. Mini bosses, right? But the real winner is this guy with the Holdover. Yeah, we're feeling good about that. I just move on. It didn't show me intrinsic, which is, you know, sad, but fine. I already used one. It gave me a boss relic for free. I can play top. How scared am I of this? Is there a single draw that kills me? Think about it. What's my worst draw? Even Frozen Lances are fine. I just pay 3 Ember and Frozen Lance, 2 Ember and Frozen Lance, put the... I have Light's Gift, so it can't attack. I'm gradually believing that this is free. If I draw any Ice Tornado, I'm fine. If I draw Helical, I'm fine. The double Siren turn 1 draw is a little scary. I'm always getting a Space Prism. I think this is fine. I feel like this is value because, you know, we're Tethys, so I want to be able to fish for incant double. Or like, I don't know, Chain of Gems or something. So I will take this. This is risky, but I think we want it. Okay, we get the birds. Let me think. This is fine. I need to play 1 Ember on this. Otherwise, Helical Crystallis makes my entire hand free. I will give up the incants to stop the extinguishes from coming in because they're negative. Yeah, I do 2 Ember. Whole hand is free except for Siren. I play this. Yeah, I do order lull. I give up the 1 incant for the Ember Drain. Yes, I do that here. We do this. I play this on the miner, yeah, just so I can get the incant. Sure. Okay. Okay. So it's always I can catch. Interesting. Can I catch? Yes, I can. Yeah, so the weird niche here is I can catch this collector and get a bunch of damage into this thing by playing the Spell Chain 1. Yeah, I play the Spell Chain 1 for 1 Ember. I do Order Matters. Yeah, I want to get these incants, so this is fine. I'll take the Ember Drain here. This is free. And now play Spell Chain Friend up here. Sure. This now comes out at 1. Now think about it. How do I hit? I play this again. Looks weird, but it's fine. And now this is free down here. Okay, so I'm forced to hit now. I always get my money. Yep. Take damage shield. Give me lifesteal's better here. And then I throw that away. Clean. Good turn. Good turn, friends. Good turn. And now I just, you know, just incant everything. Yeah, we just incant. I'll play this here because I get a morsel out of it, which is good. Yeah, cool. This looks spooky or something. I don't know. Just play every card. I should maybe respect a little more. No, what the hell with it. I'll take the incant. Kill this, I guess. I don't care. Don't care one bit. Yeah, all right, we hold. Oh, this is the bad one, so it's just free. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Cool. It's free real estate. I'll take them. That. Yep. Because it dies to the whatchamacallit there. Yeah, I mean, this looks bad, right? Oh no, but I'm just spells. Spells, friend, spells. I'll actually smartly use Mind Collapse here, finally. Yeah. Look at me, being smart. 61 by 3? That gets there. Sure, just kill me, man. Cool. Alright, we play the spell chain one here? Yes. Because I want to have a chance at redrawing it. Yep. And we just incant the hell out of this floor. We are pretty strong, honestly. Yeah, we get there now. Just play them for the value. Yeah, play them for the value. And then this damage shield 2 just wins me the combat. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Easy. Easy. Oh no, my stuff is expensive. She has trample, doesn't matter, so we do this. This is where we're at. 101 by 3, that's good. So I'm doing 500-ish damage when I hit the Divinity, and I have so much spell damage. Yep. These combats should actually play themselves, and I should avoid throwing, but we should be okay. We should be okay. I will take a second Siren Song. Yes, this means I have better chances of hitting early on, because there's a turn 1 Siren Song on Divinity is extremely awesome, and every single one of these I see on Patient makes the combat easier, because Daze is great. So that's just money. Yeah. I do not take these. I don't need any more of this stuff. You know, they're giving me all the answers, right? You get the damage shield. I already have 1 Grovel and 1 Void Binding for emergencies. I think I'm respecting the Patient enough. We'll skip this. I'll take my money. I have 995. I go to the dupe. I go to the dupe. Show me incant armor too. No? Endless. That is an answer to Patient as well. I don't think I take that. I don't know. Show me incant armor seal. Oh, the circle. This is a bait. This is worthless. I'll re-roll you first. Okay, this is all trash. I mean, Titan's Claw's a bait too. They're all baits. I have nothing good to spend money on. Wow, that sucks. I'll just remove like 10 cards, or like a bunch of cards, so I still see the good stuff. This is interesting, but I think I go for more durability because the armor doesn't come back and the HP is fine, but I don't really want her to die, and I'm kind of working around avoiding that. The damage shield is very safe into Patient because that means only Patient is proccing it. Interesting, but this is also really bad into Divinity. So I think I'm just going to roll this and it's fine. Multi-strike. I mean, that's great, I guess. I guess that's good. I guess that's good. I always have the ability to play mid on Divinity if I'm scared, but I should really give this HP. This is a bait, because she just gets one shot to the Divinity. Alright, take the dupe. The dupe is always consistent here. I take big spell that do big damage on holdover because I want to play it literally every turn if possible. Yeah. There's like few times I don't want to play this spell. You know, you could say you're leaning into it too hard. I have 1, 2, 3 of them. If 3 of my draws every turn is this, then I'm only drawing 4 cards. But I can always freeze them. They're fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this gets me over. I don't look at this relic. I'm going to remove 2, which is just going to be Plink, and I'm going to start doing Frozen Lances. I value these slightly higher than Plink in this combat, in this situation. I have 5 Ice Tornadoes. Sure, friend. Sure. This is tough, because there's a lot of misses here. 3 magic power is okay. Like 9 damage here. It's not really great. This, I'm always going to proc this, though. This is actually pretty good. Forgotten Name. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. I could just keep all the money in, so if I leak something, I get slapped. I think I take HP here. This is safe. Right? This is the safe line. Because this is the safe line. I don't need more multi-strike on this floor because I have spells that are doing most of the work. I wanted incant armor too. This will do. This is an odd choice. I'm like, behold my siren. But no, I take the life here. I want this one to be beefy. And I just pay for removals on most stuff. I will keep my Ember up high. Is this thing worth more than Heaven's Gold value? Anything that leaks by is... The only things that are scary are the Divinity and Patient, because I answer it with Light's Gift on top floor. So I'm going to remove down, because if I can, every removal gets me closer to that turn 1 Siren Song, which is the dream. That is the dream. So I'm going to remove Frozen, and every other card's free, so they're all good. Move Frozen Lance. Every removal here is worth it. So I'm going to remove all 4 Frozen Lances, I think. Yeah. Like this may seem scary. I'm spending 240 on a removal, but this gets me down to 23 cards with double draw. I'm pretty likely to hit. There's no worse card. I'm like fine playing a Making of a Morsel. It buffs my front unit. It tanks as well for a hit. It's like actually better than a Frozen Lance for sure. Yeah, we do this. And then I'm gonna stop, I think. I'll take my 62 and we'll be happy. Cool. Those removals were probably the best things I could have bought there because I need to hit this Siren Song ASAP. It's more important on the Divinity, but it lets me cycle around quick. All right, so Patient, I have 110 shards. Don't kill me. I'm skipping the Incant Armor, the Incant Tubble. It's fine. We don't need it. There's a lot of good hits here, but this is greed. There's a lot of bad hits too. Yeah, let's go. I don't want the extra however much damage the bosses get. Okay, Patient. There's so many ways this could go. Let's just see where you spawned. Okay. The bad spawn. No morsels. And this is the bad spawn. Glad I did this, I guess. Huh. I will play mid-floor with this configuration. Yes, with this draw order, I play mid-floor. Yes. Because I don't have a great answer to not just getting slapped for 34, and she takes down to 1 HP. That's not good. I'll save the spell weakness. Mind Collapse is how I'm not taking the damage here. I'll trade this one. Yeah, I trade this one Incant for that. I will do this because he always comes mid next turn. And it's big damage. Yeah, okay. I may as well Incant it. Because it's the holdover fellow. Okay. We don't want to die. So I need to play cards to avoid death. Yes. I maybe let that Siren go. There's no way I save this Siren, huh? I'm gonna take the Ember Drain so that Morsel Miner takes this up stop. That is bad. He should. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Okay. This is bad. We're not in a good place. I think we can get through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I don't care about these. We just kind of slambo the floor. It's not good. It's not good. He'll always go top next floor. It's fine. We need damage shield really badly. Okay, we didn't get damage shield. It's fine. I pray. I do this. I don't need Ember for anything. Oh gosh. This could be a loss. Okay, so wait, he goes top next floor, which means I get that Siren Song up there on him. Because he has to go top because he needs to melee weakness it, and I need to let something hit. Well, I have the damage shield, so I'm okay. I'll just play these. These are fine. I draw 7. 2 holdovers. I need to hit the Siren Song. So we have 2 holdovers here. Like, this doesn't matter. Which means I'm already playing one of them to clear that floor. If I play another one, then I draw 5 cards. I'll hold this one. Patient was always the scarier of these combats. Always. Okay. Yep. Alright, so there was no fear in my mind. I just wipe this floor out. I actually play Void Binding, probably. It's very good insurance, and I don't need the Ember for anything. Because I hit the Siren Song here. Yeah, okay. So here's what we do. We're going to play the big one. No, let's play the good ones first. Just this stuff's fine. Yeah, we do this. I'm playing this Void Binding here. 100%. I just send this thing here. I don't care about these. I daze for 3. That's fine. And I hold this for the next turn, which I think I might need it on. Okay, things are looking alright. Thanks a lot, Void Binding. Very cool. Okay, yeah, fine. We're fine with this. I play the 3 good ones. We just do this. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. I take this damage shield. Oh, those are good. I disrespect now. I play this in case I hit those. Yeah, alright. That's beautiful. I now do these. Damage shield. Wish I could freeze Siren Song here. I need to ramp this floor to actually win. Yeah, I think I need to ramp this floor to win. I got my bait floor up top. Yeah, I got my bait floor. This, how much is this worth? I don't play this. I need to respect his attack a little bit. We hold off. Double damage shield feels good. Go up. Look at this Lord of a Minor floor. We love that so much. Okay. I can now play the 4-coster, which is great news because it makes literally everything free. And now you're going to ask, what am I doing? I'm going to pump like 700 damage into this man. I want to save my damage shield. We kill this. This damage is worthwhile. It's not a lot. I think I'll just incant these out. These are like, it's what, 60 and 75? It's 130. 60 and 75 is 135. I think that's a decent number. That's like half a round in exchange for 2 incants. No, I'll just clear this floor a bit, I think. And then incant here is fine. Okay. Alright, morsels still doing. Look at this morsel. This morsel is a legend. This morsel's a fucking god. Melee weakness 3. This thing, look at this. This lifesteal morsel is just clearing the floor. Unbelievable. Some unbelievable nonsense. I play Void Binding again? Yeah, dog. Give me damage shield. Yo, we're doing it. We're freaking doing it. Look at these picks. Alright, so I'm feeling so good about these choices. I took a random Void Binding and a random Grovel, and I sacked my Siren on turn 2, and I was on the back foot, and these things are just getting me there so fast. Yeah, I draw them again. I feel good about that. None of this matters. I can't play them. Yeah, fine. Get him, morsel. Okay. Okay. Harness the Titan. Yeah, sign me up. Play these 3 every turn. Yeah, alright. Do we get there? We're close. It's because of these dudes, right? They burn off a lot, so I'm going to have to play cards. The spell chain one first. Fine. Basically, once I clear out these dudes in the front, we're going to feel good about it. I just play the cards. I mean, you know, if you keep hitting Seraph... Alright, we got the X. Yeah, we got the X. We get there. He doesn't even get through the damage shield at this point. It was all those front dudes. We just hold it. X means a win. Cool. Cool. Such good picks. I'm so pleased with those drafts that got us this patient victory. And now we see if those removals give us the turn 1 of our dreams on the Divinity. Because show me Siren Song turn 1. Please? Maybe? The moment of truth? We don't see it. Now... Okay. Okay, that sucks. That sucks a lot. We see some good stuff, so I don't feel too terrible about it yet, but I sadly cannot play Tethys on turn 1. We didn't hit. Man, this would be such a win with that. The Light's Gift and it. I could... How can I... Okay, so there's 2 lines here. I can play them top floor still and not play Tethys and rely strictly on one of them. I have this Heaven's Gold and cycle around in how many turns? Is that worth it? I'm bound to hit one of them next turn, maybe? I have 2 hits out of 16 cards. Okay. So this could have gone better. I took 2 of them to hopefully work against me here. I've had bad draws on both these combats, honestly. They're tough. So there's 2 lines. I need to talk them through so you understand where I'm coming from. The first line is the safe play. I say safe because it means I play Tethys on turn 1 and I just dump mid-floor, play a million Ice Tornadoes, and hopefully not die. Now we look, we're taking 16 on this turn. So I need to incant her 8 times a turn in order to stay ahead. That's tough. That's tough. I also don't get morsels on this floor because, you know, space, right? I only have 1 space prism. So tough. That does get me Tethys on turn 1 though, which is value. The other line is a Hail Mary that is stronger in the end if I hit, but scarier because I have to keep my back Siren ahead of the sweep curve and I don't have Tethys to protect me. I think I play mid and I just feel sad about it. I think I have to. That is unfortunate. I have enough, like if you look at these tornadoes, I have 3 of them, right? That's 180, 360, 540 on a turn. I mean, as long as I don't low roll the Divinity every single enemy, that's okay. That's tough. This is tough. This is not ideal. I didn't even see a damage shield. I would have honestly played Void Binding or Grovel this turn to keep Tethys alive for 1 round and play top. But as it stands, there's just nothing I could do. I never saw Icicle Fracture. I would have actually taken Icicle Fracture as well if I had seen it, but I never saw it. It might have been somewhere along the line. I saw the other one, the stupid hand that makes things free, but that's dumb. I mean, it actually would have been okay here. I think the removals were better. Yeah. Can I survive 4 turns? So, like, the big risk is I always keep her alive on this turn if I play top. It's not a problem. I play 1, 2, and then I get 2 incants, so I go up to 14 on her. 14 on her. And then next turn I have to hit, I don't know, Damage Shield or something. And then I have to rely on Split Anvil to kind of carry me through this, and I play 1 of these at 3. I have the time because of Faulty Loader. The Hail Mary is such a stronger plan overall because I have to tank waves if I miss, because the thing about Ice Tornado that's scary, and the only thing that makes it not great here, is that it can slap the Divinity, right? It can hit the Divinity. I think... Okay. So my big hypothesis here is I think that the top floor has a much bigger payout if I hit. So like, you know, a Siren Song next turn, basically. I need to hit one of Siren Song, Void Binding, or Grovel. 4 cards get me through this. Yeah, I need to, because I need to not lose this Siren. Right, 4 cards get me through this. Out of 16. Pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. It has a lot of value with making of a morsel, because I can play morsels when this thing is dazed. And then I have to just cycle around a Tethys and not die. I have 4 rounds, because one is this turn, 2 they go to mid, 3 they go top, and they're free basically because they're, you know, dazed and melee weakness. And I have to answer wave 4 or turn 4. Okay, we're gonna go the top floor route because I've thought this through. There's 4 out of 16 hits here that are really strong that solve this. I could also just not play the Siren and play it round 2, like a cycle, second cycle. That is maybe not a great decision. I could also play 5 cards next turn and just incant out of death range, maybe. I'm going to be at 2 Ember because of Ember Drain, because of Order. I could maybe play the Making, but I need the incants here, right? If we're going the top floor route. You know, this is weird. Do I just play this one Siren up top and nothing else and play everything else second cycle? And then stabilize? It's a risk. If I lose her, it's bad, but I need to ramp her. Why couldn't I have just had an easy draw here? Ugh. Ugh. Tethys, why couldn't you have, I don't know, 11 HP or something? Why are you so bad? Ugh, if this champion didn't suck so much, this would be so easy. I have to draft ridiculous solutions. I spend too much time thinking about this because what is better? Like, this mid floor is fine because I have the beefy one. It's got 35 life, takes incant well. This is the safe take, but I have to basically... It's safe, except Relentless is scary. Alright. We're gonna Hail Mary this, I think. I think I avoid the Ember Drain here. What does this look like? It doesn't do much. Okay. I will play Crystallis first to make the Making free. I think it's free 50 damage. I'll take it. Alright, I think we have to play top because I'm concerned deeply about Relentless here. Like, this thing goes up 7 to 15 by 2, so it does 30. It won't be dazed. I won't have good survivability. I'm putting a lot of stock into Ice Tornadoes not screwing me over is the big risk. Because if I just slap the Divinity 3 times with a given Ice Tornado, it's really, really bad if I'm tanking 100 damage. Whereas on top floor, I have Light's Gift. So, okay. Alright, we need to respect Ember costs here because I need to play on a Split Anvil. So I accept the loss of... Oh wait, remember, Order. Alright, we're going to do this. This is going to be crazy. I'm not playing Tethys on turn 1. I now do this so that I can avoid the Ember Drain. We're committed at this point. I do this, I'll play this out. Fine. Nope. Only I had taken that Relic now. Alright, we see the answers. Good answers, by the way. Alright, so the first order of business is I play this. I need to respect these waves a bit. This thing is going to slap me if I let it go, so I play this. Yeah, fine. Okay, that makes everything free, so I do 1, 2, 3. I take these morsels. I need to respect this wave now. Yeah, I'll play this here. Fine. I'll take the extra energy. That's great news. I'm just going to kill this thing now, too. And then we're going to put this up here. I want it out of the deck. I need to redraw well. Okay, that was a good roll. I could have played the second Siren. Okay. I had all the answers, but there was, you know, risk involved. Okay. One more draw. First order business. 0 cost harness a Titan, please. Thank you. I play something that costs 3 Ember. I get 1 card that costs 3. Hit the 15 by 2 maybe? Oh, what good rolls. What good rolls. Okay, we're fine with this. I play you in front. It dies. I just give it a Void Binding. It lives. I accept that I hold these. I only play one of those because I want to, you know, redraw. Give me Tethys. Tethys on this turn is a win. Okay, no Tethys on this turn. It's fine. Give me this incant. I'm going to leak for sure. Harvesters are coming up. I need to hit Tethys on next turn to unload on this floor, which means I play the Spell Chain one because I don't want... Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to overdraw because I have so many frozen cards I can't play. Yeah, shame. Okay. I still play the Spell Chain one. Actually, I don't. No, I don't play the Spell Chain one because it leaves another one in my hand. I play a holdover. This is bad. I only draw 5 cards if I play the Spell Chain one. If I play this thing, 25? That's terrible though. I'm gonna play this. I redraw it, it's fine. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take damage shield here. Sure. It dies. That's good. It dying here is nice, I suppose. I don't really care about this 7. Do I need to ramp this? No, I do this here, I think. It's fine. Sure. And then I do 5 damage to something. Which is... Okay, I'll take off this shield, I guess. Okay. Please. Please to be drawing a good thing. I always draw a curse. Tethys? Gross. Gross, 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 gross. Okay, so Tethys is in the bottom. I'm not necessarily screwed because I hit a Siren Song. How do I do... I accept this curse damage. Siren Song kills in 3 turns. So I play one of these and hope to hit the Conduit. Great. I leave the Siren out again and I send them up. Take the daze, yeah. I'm gonna take a hit there? Oh, I don't. Great. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're fine. I lose the Siren again. I'll take the incant again on this thing. I can't be giving Ember Drain. I take 3. Fine. Okay. Okay. I have to... Tethys, please. And we make it. Yo, bottom. She could have bottom carded, and that would have been... If I had seen this deadweight instead of Tethys, I would have been so sad. Because I lose on this turn if I don't play her. And now we unload. Yeah, I play both Crystallis first. I don't want all spells to hit the big one. I play big man. Oh, it's just so nice. Give me spells, please. Just play the cards. Oh my gosh. So the Hail Mary worked. We almost lost that. I was 1 card draw away. I had hedged my bets so well. Those removals on the 5 Frozen Lances that were left were the most important things I just did. And now I win. Because the Divinity has 7 days, I have all my cards, and we're happy. We're happy. Yeah, just play this every turn and I'm fine with it. Cool. Actually almost don't get there that turn because of hitting the Divinity so much. It's fine, maybe I'll eventually hit the Siren again. Hey, Siren. Get in here, honey. How many incants I missed here? It's sad. What good hits. What good hits. What great hits. I just send this thing up. I want more days. Feels good. Seems reasonable. Okay, we stabilized. That was a very, very, very difficult set of decisions for me to make. Sure. I play like this because it lets me play one of these down here and maybe avoid the curses. I'll play like this. This is the worst one. Okay, that's fine. All the rest of them go up here. Yep, cool. I will accept. This is what? 137 HP, so that's 3 swings. I think because I had to start so late on this Incant Siren, I think the 3 days is going to matter. So we're going to do this, and I accept the 15. I'm going to do that. All right, we take only 1 curse. We get there, friends. Look at this, this front Siren carries it. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Oh, I'm so happy about this. All right, we play the cards that we were shown because this makes it a lot cleaner. Hey, look, she gets there. Awesome. Sure. Here, have a this, I guess. We'll play. She does 150. It's fine. We get there. Okay. This is the big brain thinking that Tethys requires. This is how you survive your random randoms. This is how you survive your rotating randoms. You think when you play Tethys. There were lines that made me lose, but we get there. Get out of here, Divinity. Top floor was clutch. That 10 days here, so valuable. So valuable. And yeah, we win. We take these. All right. You know, a lot of thinking on that last one, hour and 41 minutes, but it is fine. It's fine. We win. We take these. That thinking was really important. Hardest decision of the run for sure. Let's hit the run summary, and we'll kind of recap what I think is the right play here for Tethys a little bit, kind of so you can see. Let's go in. All right, so the first things first. Your common packs are really strong for Tethys. You're looking for Ice Tornado, you're looking for Crypt Builder, you're looking for Crystallis, you're looking for literally anything that says damage and hits multiple times. You're looking for Ancient Synergy at some point in the run. That's a great hit. We never saw it here. Fine, don't care. It's okay. Ice Tornado gets there. Obviously, gambling on one of those relic trials and getting Lightstone Casing, big value. I never got the Incant Seal, Founding Seal here, and I still win because, you know, Ice Tornado is great, especially when it has Piercing and plus 30. That's just big slap. And then you upgrade the hell out of one of these cards, whatever it is. It could be Crypt Builder, it could be Tornado, whatever, and you dupe it every time you see it. The spell is worth more than whatever the hell your units are doing. You still do want a Relentless plan. So obviously incants are the natural synergy, right? Because you're slamming spells, so incants get a lot of value. You know, this Siren of the Sea with 3 multis hit, there's, what is it? 3 hits, not 3 multi-strike. The Siren of the Sea with 3 multi-strike. Wow, I just said it wrong again. Anyway, it hits 3 goddamn times. It was doing 150 in Relentless there, and I only had it out for 2 turns because it just never kind of worked out in the lineup. I could have gambled it turn 1 and it would have lived, but there was a world where it died, and I think its 150 actually ended up mattering in Relentless, so I'm fine with that. Obviously, the spells crunched the floors, so whatever. You're looking for basically, like you take this, you could remove the Tendon Piercing, put Holdover on it, and it's still fine at 50 without piercing. That's fine. That's a big number. I just took what it showed me when it showed me. Other things that mattered, you know, find Incant unit, sounds great. Remove a lot so you're only playing the cards you want. That saved me in this run, quite frankly. What else is there that matters? You know, this Harness Titan did well. It made these things stronger as I was playing them. Always good to play. You're looking for anything that incants. I just removed so many things. Siren Song saves of the day. Makes that Relentless plan clean. I think running the math at the end there, the front Siren would have won that Relentless combat after clearing the front line. So with me killing the front lines by using Ice Tornado, that front Siren would win even without Siren Song on Divinity. obviously, but it would have been a struggle, I think. It would have been close. I might have had to go to Pyre and, rely on Heaven's Gold to kind of finish the job, but it worked out. It was fine. Void Binding and Grovel were lifesavers. These were the real winners of this run. I lose on Patient if I don't identify my weakness and vulnerability to it and solve it with a card like this. And I did that, and it was great. Siren Song helped, it gave me that daze. Honestly, the big brain play, go back and look at Patient and see how I just kind of tanked 3 melee weakness with frickin' morsels. That is some big brain play. That's the line you need in order to survive stuff like that. Because, ooh, it's scary into this setup. Otherwise, it's just play big spell, slap universe. I have 5 ice tornadoes of various forms, which is just great. So that is a really strong Conduit Tethys run. That's kind of the exact run I was hoping to see here so that I could show off how powerful this can be with incants. You get carried pretty hard by Stygian. Tethys does something, though obviously, 9 HP makes her a bloody nightmare on those final combats. You see how I had to Hail Mary Divinity basically, and I almost lost. I had a 50-50 on that last card draw to not be Tethys, and I would have lost on that mini boss if I couldn't have burned out all of my ice tornadoes. So it was spooky. It was very spooky. But hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. It's been, a good hour and 45 minutes. As always, give the video a like or a dislike if you want. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, everyone.